Okay. Are we recording? Are we recording? Okay. Welcome to my new office. Black background. I'm at the BB location. If you guys don't know, I'm a car dealer in Arizona and BB, Arkansas. So Mesa, Arizona, BB, Arkansas. You can click the link down below. See I think it's just the Mesa website for right now. Getting messages. I'm going to show you guys basically the backside of me buying cars online. So we have about 30 cars in Arizona. We have about 7 here because we literally just opened this week for the BB location. For many different reasons I talk about in other videos. If I haven't talked about them, I'm going to talk about them, meaning you should subscribe. That kind of flowed real well. But I'm going to zoom out my screen. I'm going to just show you guys kind of me looking at cars, what I look at, how I evaluate if they're a good deal, and why I would buy it, why I wouldn't buy it. And this is congruent and simple for me to do. Whereas filming individual cars, I got to clip all that footage. I'm just going to do it all in one for this video. So I'm going to zoom out right here. I'm going to be right there, huh? And here we go. All right, guys. So I use ACV Auctions. Bam, bam. Where are we at? And I gotta make sure I'm recording, I forget. Yes, I am recording. Okay, minimize dish. All right, guys, so I use ACV Auctions. This is ACV Auctions. Let's see if I can go to the homepage. Just kind of show you guys. It's dealer-only auction. I used to buy off Craigslist, not Instagram, Craigslist. I used to buy off OfferUp, Facebook Marketplace, all that stuff. But now we have this awesome website just for dealers. This is it. You can find it online. Bam. You can log in. Boom. Shakalaka. And here are current vehicles going right now. So this is just going to be a general video of me giving my 2 cents on vehicles that are within 450 miles of our Mesa, Arizona location. So right now at the BB car lot that I'm at currently, I'm trying to buy inventory and ship it to that location for Caleb. Hence Karsten and more. He's Karsten, I'm more. So I'm just going to work on this. I'm going to show you guys. Maybe you guys will learn something. Maybe it'll be funny. Who knows? Maybe it won't be. Oh, here we go. This car definitely is close by. So one thing that we do, or actually let me start from the beginning. These are all the live auction cars going through right now. So cars on ACV Auctions have 20 minutes. This one has 30 seconds left. But they start with 20 minutes. So this just got posted. This did too. And then so on. So this is the the ones about to end. You can look at ended auctions. You can, if vehicles didn't sell, you can make an offer on this truck. Boom. What do you want to offer? But we're going to look at really the good deals are the ones that are going right now. And we have a few. So I'm going to evaluate a couple of these since this one's close by. Jesus, that is a fat dent. All right. Here we go. Take a one. All right, so every time we buy a car, we have to factor in a number of things. The buy fee. If we need to put money into it, we'll know before we even get it in. We can order the parts before it even comes in and have them ready. But we have to factor all that in before we sell it to a customer. So having 20 minutes, it's not a lot of time. You got to be on your toes. And there are a lot of variables that come into play. For example, I'll show you a couple. Apparently there's no reserve for this vehicle. That's why it's at a bid of 50. Someone probably bid. Yep, one bid. So it started at $0. I get why there's no reserve. It's a ugly, 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 ugly car. Good Lord. But this is a new car trade-in. This is Henry Brown Ford or Henry Brown Auto Group. They have Buick, I think, as well, and GMC. They have all kinds of them. But this is their new car trade-in, like overflow lot, and I just know that because of the grain silos right here. One reason I like buying from this is because it is in Gilbert, Arizona, which I already know that just from the background. What that means is when we select Karsten Moore Auto Group, that is the standard rate, the minimum. They don't go lower than that for this website. But if you want to use them, ACV is transport. Boom. You pay $125 on top of the buy fee and whatever you won the car at, and that's how much it costs. And they figure out transport and they get it to you because this website has our address and everything and all of our info. So, but since it's so close, we don't even have to pay that. We can just go pick it up. One morning before work, we stop by, say, hey, secret passcode. The ACV gives you a secret passcode. Secret passcode Limp Biscuit 62. And they go, oh my God, the 2012 Nissan Versa. Here's the key, sir. Have a good day. And then you take it and you go home. So right off the bat, we're going to save $125 there. If we wanted this, I'm going to tell you right now, I don't want this. But, you can look it all over. See all the dents. Boom, boom. Not a fan. Dent in the back. Another dent. Man, dent city over here. Also, in Arizona, having the check engine light on causes a lot of problems. Legally, we cannot, it won't pass emissions, so the customer cannot get registration and all that to drive it legally on the road. So one thing that I noticed right away is, are these live codes? See the check engine light on? So no check engine light, but what this is pending codes. So you could drive this for 15 miles, and one of these three, or all three of these, 3 out of 3 of them, could pop up, say day 10. In Arizona, we sell it to a customer, check engine light wasn't on, but if it's a pending code, that means it hasn't been driven long enough to be set for readiness. So if you go in here, it's dirty. I like when cars are dirty. It means they haven't tried to hide anything. Since we're buying from dealer to dealer, you got to be real careful. So if you go in here and look at these codes, which are right here, they'll tell you CAT system. So, catalytic converter, maybe O2 sensor. That's probably causing the other 2 codes. Probably one actual problem. Evap leak. Okay. Gross leak. No flow. Confirmed. Pending. Cylinder 2 misfire. So this is pending. This could go off. Set a check engine light. They could basically bring the car back to us and say, hey, it's day 10. It's within the Arizona lemon law. I need you to fix this. And that sucks for us. So I'm not going to mess with it. But we have another bad boy. Ooh, my God. This is that one with the dent. Look at that fat daddy. They put Henry Brown things on it. We should do that. There's some of the side lot in the back. Anyways, these cars aren't that reliable. 07 Buick Lucerne, I think. For example, a car like this, I don't like putting my money in. Even if the door was fine, I don't like putting my money into this because the simple fact, who in the world is going like, let me get on Car Gurus and man, I've been really wanting a Buick Lucerne. Man, I've been wanting a Buick Lucerne. And if there is anyone, which let alone like, I'd be surprised if there was 10 people that you're targeting looking for one. You might get someone that's like okay with it, and maybe you can buy here, pay here in some states. But where we're at, people that are going to want this are going to be about 75. People that are 75 don't use the internet to know to search for the Buick Lucerne. And on top of that, even the 75-year-olds aren't even going to want this car. They don't not want it, but how do I explain that? This isn't going to be their first choice. There's no way they're going to be like, Buick Lucerne is, man, I wish I had one. So I'm going to pass on this one as well. The reason I keep clicking on these goofy ones is because they are literally basically a block away from our Arizona location or our Mesa location. That's why I always go to these when I see that same background. I try and not justify things, but I know that I won't have to pay an extra $450 for shipping because it's in Las Vegas, Nevada, and I won't have to factor that in. So maybe if it's $200 in issues that it has, and it's local, it's still cheaper than if that same car was in Las Vegas where it's $450. So now I'm saving $250 total. So I try and justify it or work things out in my head and see if it works, but those two are turds, so we won't buy them. Monterey Park, California, to be honest, don't know where that's at exactly. 1,750 bones we got going on. Go back to it. 08 Ford Fusion, minute 37 seconds. I actually got to analyze this. Give me a second. Rip seat. Dirty's good. I love dirty. Dirty is good. That means I haven't tried to hide anything. These cars do tend to have a lot of issues. Actually, better than the new Ford Fusion EcoBoost, though, in my opinion. Don't get mad. Oh, what we got going on? Are there any pinning codes? Pinning codes. I hate having that's even a thing. I don't see any pinning codes. No pinning codes. This is not bad. Leather seats. 150 on the miles. 08 Ford Fusion, 50 seconds. Y'all might see me bid on this bad boy. I mean, they usually engine mounts suck on them, but that's not a big deal. 150, dude, I will pay that. What? How far is that? Oh god, oh god. I can get this cheaper. 525. That's a good deal. That's a good deal right here, boys. All right, I'm gonna buy some time. So every time you bid $50 intervals, see how it's 1750. I'm gonna bid 1800. It puts it back at 59 seconds. So it's got 15 seconds. Boom. What? Oh, proxy bid. All right. Well, let's listen to the motor. What? Where's the motor noise? They don't have a... Am I crazy? Where's the engine noise? Boys, are we crazy? I guess they'll back it up. So I guess open recall, that's fine. Has never been repainted. 5 and 5.5 is the high value on the paint readings, paint depth. That is definitely factory paint. And it looks like it. Older person probably had it. Yeah. Doesn't look discolored in any extra panels. All looks even, equivalent. Pewter's actually an easy one to tell too, that color. All right, here we go. Here we go, boys. We the boys in the hood. That's right, we the winner. All right, so we're winning the bid. Exclamation point, green check mark, bam, shalam, 1,850 bones. Monterey Park, California. Someone here? No, no one's here. Interior, seat damage, saw that. Carpet, tear on carpet, probably. Probably from like heel to toe. What are we looking at? Tear on carpet. Huh? Yep, heel to toe. I nailed it, boys. Girls, sorry, girls. Any girls watching? See it? All right, all right, all right. How far would it be to get to the BB where I'm at? $1,300. Oh, we're about to win it. Was that stupid? Was it not? Actually, let's type it in. So, all right. I didn't even research it on Car Gurus, but oh, they need 2,500. That's kind of a good sign. That means that, you know, if we would have met the reserve at like 1,200, I would have been like, why are they willing to get rid of it at 12? There's got to be something wrong. I love when that happens in the weirdest way. Like, I clearly didn't win it, but I can negotiate. I can go, hey, will you take 2,000? But I'm not. I'm going to stay there, and then they'll give us a phone call. This company, by the way, side note again, this company is amazing. They'll call me and basically say, hey, you were, what is that? $650 off from what they wanted, their reserve. What if I take off the buy fee? So it'll be 0 buy fee instead of like 150, the typical, and then you do 2,000. So basically, I would pay, $150 more, but instead of paying the $150 more and the buy fee, they basically say, hey, I won't make any profit. As talking about the actual ACV employees. And then they'll do it just to sell the car, move the car. This company is freaking awesome. But yeah, that's really cool. I actually almost won that car. Or I might have one. It might be the thumbnail. Who knows? Winning a crappy Ford Fusion. Just kidding. Oh, more cars. 211,000 miles. I will go into detail right now and show you guys. This is going to be a red light car guaranteed. Anything over 200,000 miles on this website, they will not back up. Anything under with a green light, a full green light, so this is the green light that I'm talking about, they'll basically say, hey, we said the motor's good. If the motor's bad within the 10 days that they give, you can arbitrate it and say, hey, took it to a mechanic, motor is knocking, needs a new motor. If it's a green light, ACV will actually write you a check for what the mechanic said it would cost and literally mail you the check and cover the entire engine. Really, really cool feature because most auctions, they don't let you test drive them. They don't back them up. They're all red light. Dealers do shady things where this one, goes into detail. Let's see if we can find it. Not on this one. They do undercarriage to show rust. It's in their best benefit to basically be as real and detailed as they can so they don't have to write as many of those unforeseen checks after the sale because that costs them money. So it's really cool how well they document this. I mean, literally 63 photos of one car. I mean, I would think 25 if I took it would be a lot. I'd be like, man, honestly, screw this company. But it's cool that they make their employees, 63, 70 photos. Engine sound, look at this. I'm not going to buy this because since it's a red light, we don't get the 10-day guarantee. They're not going to back anything up, which is fair. It's over 200,000 miles. Things start happening sometimes when you get higher mileage stuff. This probably got a tranny issue. These have CVTs. I'm going to scroll, and it should be right here above the announcements. Look, I'm no genie, but watch what I'm about to see. I swear I haven't seen this. This just got listed, but these have CVTs, and they suck. Sometimes engine noise, too. Tranny issue! Nailed it. Ha! Told you guys. So these transmissions are not cheap to replace and literally start acting up even at 80,000 miles sometimes. If you get some of these Nissan Versas, they actually have a Nissan model in like 2012 that has like CVT option or the like 5-speed auto. I didn't know that till recently. But if you get these CVTs, future reference, anyone watching this video, like not interested in learning more, just kind of like intrigued by what I'm saying and doing, basically behind the scenes as a car dealer. If you want to buy Nissan, be careful with their CVT transmissions. If you have to have the Rogue or whatever you think and it has a CVT, please buy it under like 59,000 miles. And even if you buy it at 59,000, I'm warning you right now, don't be surprised if it starts shuddering is what it's called at about 80,000 miles. It could make it to 100, but why would you even put yourself in that situation like for a body style? Just stick with Toyota has CVT transmissions too now, but Toyota's freaking awesome. They probably tested it way more than Nissan. And honestly, Nissan's probably designed it like this on purpose so you keep going back into the dealer and they keep making money off of you. So, future reference, Nissans typically suck. You can get good stuff every now and then. And we'll still buy them on here. Only if it's full green light. They give me the 10-day guarantee, and half the time, well, basically, what we do is there's a $100 extra option to get another 10 days, so you get 20 days. And then if it's CVT transmission Nissan and we want to sell it, I personally don't even have a personal vehicle. I literally just drive the cars that I have on one of the dealership lots so that I can make sure they're good before I sell them to the customers because we want to build a good reputation, especially if it's a CVT tranny. I'm pulling something off my computer. It's a new computer. Especially if it's a CVT transmission, we'll drive them like 2-3 extra days before we even list them because we're like, hey, like these are risky. So if it was a really good deal or a steal for us, we can sell it for a really good deal. But on top of that, we drive the crap out of CVTs because we're scared of them. And as much as we could tell people that, you still get those customers that have to have a Nissan, have to have a Maxima, have to have an Altima. And I literally will tell them, doesn't matter. Anyways, that is what I'm doing. So this is ACV Auctions, guys. Let me pull my full screen back up for you. This is ACV Auctions, my new car lot. This is me filming, just bidding on cars, talking to you guys. Hope you guys like that video. It's nothing crazy, really not even the best quality, but it's really informational, congruent with what I'm doing anyway. I don't have to basically spend an entire day filming and editing and then get behind on my used car dealership where I have, monthly fixed expenses that I have to meet and, sell so many cars to basically, pay the mortgage on this building and all that stuff. So this is very convenient for me to do is just screen share and explain why I'm bidding on something, why I'm not, why I would like this. And maybe it helps you guys just a little bit more whenever you're going to the dealership. You're like, oh, I watched that video from Weston that said stay away from these. So it's just experience and I'm just handing it down. There's no secrets. I'm not that shady dealer that's going to be like, oh yeah, but this Nissan's great. A lot of that stuff, it's by make and model. We know there's a risk. I'll tell customers there's a risk. But what we do to try to minimize that is drive them for, 3 to 5 days at a time and then list them. We don't have a bajillion cars to where Caleb and I and maybe like Russ or Sam, one of our employees, You know, we don't have a ton of cars where we can't drive them all. We drive them all. So that's just it. If you guys want to follow me on Instagram, click the link down below. I'm very active on social media, more active on Instagram than YouTube for sure. So follow me on Instagram. Love to stay connected with you guys. We buy cars. If you guys have a car for sale, I'll buy it off of you. And I just have to factor in shipping to get it to one of our lots, either in Arkansas or Arizona. So you could be in Missouri, Texas, whatever. And if you have a car you just want to get rid of, I'll buy it off of you and then factor in how much it costs to get it to my lot. And it's a win-win for both of us. Give you cash. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys like this video. Hope it's informational, kind of different than typical YouTube videos. I will see you in the next one. Peace. Now I'm going to stop recording now.